Hello there, this is Farina with Rainbow Warrior Tarot, and I'm going to be doing your tarot card reading today. It is going to be for the month of October. The days are going to be from the 1st through the 15th, 2019. Zodiac sign is going to be for Aries. Now, this is going to be just a general reading. Please take what resonates with you and leave the rest here, because it might resonate with someone else. Okay, and this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and we are going to get into it. So here we go, Aries. Okay, universe, I call upon the gods and goddesses in the cosmos to please ascend on these cards now for divine message. Thank you. Now I call upon my star angels from the galaxy to please send on these cards now for divine message. Thank you. Now I call upon Mother Nature, Supreme Goddess Mother Nature, northbound, southbound, eastbound, and westbound. Please send on these cards now for a divine message. Thank you. Now I call upon my ancestors. Please send on these cards now for a divine message. Thank you. And last but not least, I call upon my relatives, friends, people that I know that are no longer in the flesh on this planet, but they are around in spirit. So spirit, please guide around for a divine message. Thank you. Okay, Aries, here we go. Spirits around me. Can I get the first card? First card is the Queen of Swords. Spirits around me. Spirits around me. Can I get the second card? Second card I did get is the Five of Cups. Spirits around me. Can I get the third card? Okay, third card is the Sun upside down, which is a major arcana. Spirits around me. Spirits around me. Can I get the fourth card? Fourth card is the Two of Pentacles. Spirits around me. Can I get the fifth card? Fifth card is the Three of Swords. Okay. Spirits around me. Can I get the sixth card, please? Ooh, too many cards. Too many cards. Give me 1 second, everybody. Okay, spirits around me. Sixth card. Okay, which is a Six of Pentacles upside down. Spirits around me. Can I get seven cards? Seven card is the Seven of Cups. Spirits around me. Can I get the eighth card? Eighth card that I did receive is the King of Cups. Too many cards. Spirits around me. Okay. The ninth card is the World. Spirits around me. Can I get the 10 card? 10 card, please. 10 card is the Ace of Swords. Okay, now, the first card that I did receive is the Queen of Swords. Okay? This is your current energy. Now, this can be either, from what I see, this can be either with a job, a family, or a lover. And it can also mean yourself too. Okay? Now the Queen of Wands, what I see here represents somebody that is in tune with their emotions through the divinity, Mother Nature, the cosmos, and to the universe. And the sword is basically to cut through clutter. Cut through clutter, emotions that someone might try to put upon you. Like I said, this can be a relationship, this can be a family situation, or this can be at your job. Okay? You're the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and you're just not having it. Okay? With the emotions of other people when they try to put on you. Okay? You're not having all that. So I'm going to put that down and keep it going. The next card that I did see is the the 5 of Cups. Okay, and just like I was saying that you're not worried about it. Okay, now what's crossing you is the 5 of Cups. It's basically telling you, letting you know, as in, don't worry about the situation if it doesn't work out. You know, because you still have 2 cups behind you. Basically, don't cry over spilled milk. Okay, so remember to be in charge of your emotions and feelings and your thoughts. Okay, so that's going across you. The next card that I did get, which is the third card, which is your mind, conscientious mind, is the Sun upside down. Okay. And this is in your thought. Okay, you can feel a little bit of at unease, like I said, with a family, with a job situation, or with a lover. You're not at ease, okay? So we're going to put that down and keep it going. The next card that I did see is the 2 of Pentacles. Now, the 2 of Pentacles is the ability to juggle 2 situations, or to juggle a few situations, okay? Like I said, you probably might have to juggle a job, your family, and your lover. That can be a lot, especially if they're not getting along or something like that, okay? And that's just what I'm saying, you know, that you're not going to be caught up in emotions that other people might feel. Maybe about your relationship, your job, or your family. Okay, it just depends what your situation is. Okay, so this is, you know, the ability to juggle everything. But even this person that's able to juggle, you know, sometimes it can be overwhelming. Okay, so we're going to put that card in and keep it going. The next card that I did get is the 3 of Swords. This was in your past. I see that there was pain. Someone hurt your feelings. Maybe, like I said, it's either with a family, a lover, or a job. Okay? Your feelings were hurt. Maybe if it was a job, someone would talk about you, you know, basically stabbing you in your back. Now, if it's a family, it's basically the same thing, but within, you know, the family. Like, if you're the brother or sister, then they tell your siblings something bad about you and you didn't want them to know. Okay? Or not just bad, but personal. Okay? So it's that, the job, or a lover, or if it's a lover relation, is because there was a third party situation that you found out about. So of course that hurt you. That hurt your emotions. So that's what this card represents. This is in your past. Now in your future, I did get a 6 of Pentacles. Okay? Okay, and this is the inability to able, like if it's with your job, maybe you're giving but you're not receiving back, you know, from your job. Like you're doing a lot of work, but they don't ever acknowledge it. And then maybe you have a boss or other coworkers that, you know, take the credit, okay, for most of the stuff that you did. Now, if this is a family, maybe there's some kind of inability, you know, going back and forth with being able, you know, to give money. Maybe your family will, you know, ask for money, but then not be able to pay it back, and then they turn around and ask for more money. And that could be the same thing with the relationship. with who you're with. Okay? So this is like an inability of not being able to give and receive. Okay? But this is now on your terms. I think this is on the terms of the person, the situation that you're dealing with. Okay? Okay, so the next card that I did get is the Seven of Cups. This is your inner self, the inner self, your thoughts of the situation. Seven of Cups, when the Seven of Cups comes up, it can feel like that you're sensing the deception or being confused to know which cup to go with. Okay, so maybe you're confused about situations that you heard and you're not sure. Okay, well, the Seven of Cups lets you know that you got to be sure that you have like an altogether thought. Okay, but as far as it being a thought, there has to be evidence with it. It has to be logical. Okay, so this is what this card represents. Okay, so I'm going to put that down and keep it going. The next card that I did see is your A card, which is the King of Cups. Okay, like I was saying, this is someone that is emotionally stable. Okay, this is your environment, situation. Okay, this influences like what can happen, the King of Cups. Okay, now like I said, if it's with a relationship, then I can see there's a lot of emotions being shared, but then at times I could see that maybe the person or yourself can be a little bit detached too. Like when it comes to emotions, like sometimes maybe they can be a little dramatic. Okay, now this can be your job that can be dramatic. This can be your relation or your family. A lot of like emotions just running rampant. Okay. Now the next card that I did get is the World card. This is your hope and fear. You want to be able to, come to an understanding with yourself. Yourself, with your environment, with your family. It could be with your family. It can be with a relationship or with a job. Okay, this is cycle complete, which is 21st number, and which is the last major arcana. The World, which is a cycle completion. Okay, we can't change overnight. Sometimes it'll take us some time, but if we put our minds to it, it'll eventually happen. Now, the Ace of Swords is your final outcome. Okay. And because it's upside down, I do see a little stagnation. Okay, like I said, there could be a little stagnation with your family relationship or job. Okay, and this is like basically an inability to tack it down to like, what's real and what's not real. Okay, because sometimes when we're hurt in our past, it can, affect the way we have relationships with other people. Okay, so that's why it's upside down. Or a job, or a family. Now the next card that I did get is your 11 card. It's like one of your final thought cards, which is the Five of Swords upside down. Okay, now this is the inability to go ahead and just say your lover, oh, okay, well, you win. Okay, or it can be the other way too. Okay, so you just fitting into your situations either with your job, your family, or someone that you're emotionally attached with. Okay, so that's what that means. I'm thinking it's because of them. Okay, and sometimes even you got like, okay, let them win or whatever. The next card that I did get as I was speaking, the Chariot. The Chariot is the ability. This is your 12th card, final thought card. The ability to balance out the good and the bad. Okay? sometimes, you know, who we're with, they're not all perfect, even family, even a job. But sometimes we got to work, you know, to balance out those feelings. Okay? And the only way we can get anywhere with our job, relationship, or family is that we have to learn how to take the good with the bad and the bad with the good. Because if you see the dark one, that symbolizes bad, and the other one is good. Okay? But you gotta, like I said, take the good with the bad and the bad with the good to be able to move that chariot so they can work together. So it's always coming to a common purpose. Okay? So that's what this card means. And this is your message for tonight. I hope you did catch the message. If it resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe. I will actually be back the second half of October, which is the 16th to the 31st. And I will be here to read your tarot cards. Please join me and it'll be my pleasure to read them for you. Okay, so I'll see you next time. Thanks. This is Sephirina with Rainbow Warrior Tarot. Thanks.